Hey guys, what is up? It is Pleasemeltsun, and I am ETSC Killcams, and I am your modern Call of Duty addict. Today I'm bringing you gameplay commentary on the map Slums. This is League play, of course, and this is probably the most epic, greatest comeback of history. I mean, nah, probably not, but this is a really sick gameplay, and you're just gonna have to find out to see what happens. I'm not gonna tell you the score and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the actual commentary, and I'm gonna be, stopping a little bit just to tell y'all about the gameplay as it comes and goes and stuff like that. So the commentary that I have for you today is gonna be about high class gaming, high class gaming things. I don't really know, gaming accessories or whatever you want to call it. And pretty much I'm going to be talking about high-tech controllers and high-tech, what else? High-tech controllers, high-tech, like, headsets, computer, or, like, internet speed, all this different stuff that factors in. And I'm going to say, I'm going to tell you a lot about them, go into some detail about some different things, and then I'll tell you, what if I think that, they're considered, is it fair or is it not fair? Just kind of see how it goes. So, as you can tell real quick, the enemy's already up by one flag, already just like a minute into the game, so we're just going to have to see how the rest of the gameplay turns out. So, let's start with high-tech controllers. And the most high-tech controller that, or I guess you would say high-tech, type controller is going to be Scuf. And a Scuf controller, if you don't know what it is, it does a few different things. Actually, it only really does, Scuf controllers they have two extra buttons on the back of the controller. And those allow you to program them to be the shoot button, the A button, the B button, the Y button, the X button, all these different things, and you can do this, and it helps you do a lot better when you're playing, because if you put a button there, you get used to it. It's a lot more convenient than having to, move your thumb off the joystick to press A or something like that. And when I get a Scuf, I'll do a Scuf opening and then review type thing, and so, but I'm not getting one too soon, but I will be getting one here in the next couple months or so. So, like I said, they have two buttons in the back of their controller that help you pretty much get a better shot, have a better shot of winning your gunfights that you get into, because it just is more convenient, and you can do things a lot faster than other people can, and it'll just help you win those gunfights. And so my opinion on Scufs is, are they cheating? Are they misuse of what should be played online, I guess you would say? In my opinion is yes and no. Because honestly, if you want to spend $100 to buy this thing that's going to help you, okay. If you don't want to spend $100, then you might just lose a gunfight to the person who did want to spend $100. Because it's definitely not a cheap thing to just go out and buy Scuf and stuff like that. So, I would say that, if they were if everyone didn't have the, if only certain people would go out and buy them, then yes, I would say it's unfair. But everyone has an equal opportunity to buy them, at least, if you have the money to do that. So, I don't really think that it is needed to, say that they're cheating, because everyone has an equal opportunity to use them, and that's your choice or not. So, next thing, high-tech headsets. So, high-tech headsets are Turtle Beaches. Turtle Beaches can't get high-tech, but most people use this thing called Astros. If you've never heard of Astros, they're just like Turtle Beaches. If you've never heard of Turtle Beaches, you have problems. I'm just kidding, you don't have problems, but Turtle Beaches, if you've never heard of them, they're just things that you put on your head. They're like a microphone, and you can hear the game volume out of them, and it just helps because you can hear more clearly than just coming out of your TV, so it's pretty convenient most of the time. But Astros, depending on what type of Turtle Beaches, of course, but most Astros are way better than Turtle Beaches. And what you want to use these type of headsets for is pretty much like sound whoring, which is just listening to people, and when you're gonna know when someone's around you and where he is. So that helps you win gunfights also. And see, they're down by 3 going into the second half. We're gonna have to see how this goes. So next thing, well, pretty much, yeah. So Astros are headsets that help you hear better, listen better, all that kind of stuff. And the thing with Astros, if you want a good pair of Astros, they are $300, $250 to $300. That's a crap load of money. I mean, I know that I can't just be like, hey, Mom, can I have $300? I want to buy a headset. Whew, no, I cannot do that. I want Astros, and Scuf control is really bad, so that's close to like $400 to $500 for those two things. And so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to save up my money for it, and you know, buy them myself. And that's another thing. Astros are kind of like the Scuf that I was talking about. Everyone has an equal opportunity to get them. That's why hacks are cheating, because not everyone has the equal opportunity to get them. And that's why, oh no, I just really wanted to have this topic because I kind of had a change of mind. Used to, I think, oh yeah, you have Scufs, you cheat. I mean, it's practically cheating. You have an unfair advantage. But everyone has, I mean, anyone can go up there and buy them. I mean, it's really not, it's not like only certain people can have them and stuff like that, like hacks are. And so, and I've heard people say, oh, if you have really good Astros and Scufs, then you're like God, which you kind of are. But if you want to be like God in Call of Duty, then go ahead and go get you some Astros and some Scufs, and you'll be able to do the same thing that, you know, those people that are killing you are doing. And so, yeah, so Astros and Scufs are pretty much go the same way. I mean, you have equal opportunity to get them, so don't grab when someone kills you with them, using them, because, you know, it's just, everyone has the opportunity. Now, let's talk about who I don't know, if you want to buy, if you're like, ooh, these things sound really cool, I don't recommend you just saving up your money and buying these, because a Scuf controller and Astros, the only really thing you would ever need them for is if you're going to get into competitive gaming, in my opinion. I don't think it's not going to be very useful in pubs unless you're going for gameplays. Then yes, you might want to get some a Scuf controller, and maybe probably not even Astros, or you can get, you know, kind of cheaper Astros, not the $300 pair. And so, if you're getting into competitive gaming, though, first get into it, because some people think, oh, competitive gaming sounds so fun, and then they get into it, and they don't really like it. It's a lot of competition, more than you would think Call of Duty has. And so, if you're not big on competition, I would not recommend getting into league play. Like, you probably won't like it. So next thing. Oh, this is probably the biggest play that he's ever had in his life right here. Look, picking up the 3-piece for the flag. That was a sexy little thing right there. But then he ends up dying right here. So, yeah, so I don't know. I don't really want to ramble on. My topic is pretty much is, I've heard a few people saying it's unfair advantage for people to have Scufs and Astros and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I want to make my topic on. I mean, everyone has an equal opportunity to get them. I mean, some people just do not have the money, and I mean, I feel you. I mean, if I want to buy these things like I do, I'm gonna have to save up my own money, get a part-time job or something, if I want to get these things. And so, yeah, you're gonna lose a gunfight 99% of the time with someone who knows how to use a Scuf, and that's just how it works. So. Now let's talk about competitive gaming and what type of Astros I recommend you getting if you're getting into competitive gaming and stuff like that. And so, getting into competitive gaming, some people start really small, some people just go, like, boom, they're at the top. But most likely you're going to start small. So if you do not have just a decent pair of Turtle Beaches, you can go get a decent pair of Turtle Beaches for $60. That's what I have right now. And just use a regular controller. And sorry, my TV goes black right here, you know, because I wasn't using it. But I moved my controller real quick. So yeah, so if you're getting into competitive gaming, you're just starting, you have decent gun skill, you kind of know spawns, you know hardpoints, all that little stuff, and you don't have just a decent pair of Turtle Beaches, go get some Turtle Beaches, and then just play for a little bit until you decide if you really do want to get these things. And then when you decide, yes, I want to get some better things so I can become better at this game, then you can either go two routes on this. You can just buy like a medium pair, or you can just go big or go home. And if you think that you'll be sticking with it for a long time, just go big or go home. And I showed the scoreboard right there to say no one quit or anything, and they did just kept 3 flags. And now you're about to see some awesome work. So yeah, if you plan to stick with it, just go buy the best Astros you can find, and you might have to save up for a little bit, just, you know, how it works. But if you just save up a little bit, you will get Astros very, very quickly. And yeah, and so Astros that I recommend you getting, which Astros? I don't really know Astros, actually. I'm really sorry. You know, the most expensive pair is probably going to be the best pair. Just go with that. So right here, gets that flag cap in 49 seconds. That was a beast time. And now you're about to see the most crazy thing you've ever seen in the world. So close last round. And so that's pretty much all I have for the topic about, you know, Astros. And I'm sorry if I felt like I was like skipping around and not a very good commentary. I apologize. It's a very long commentary. And yeah. So now we're going to talk about the game for the last round. So Torva weapon here, he has his sentry gun. He's going to place it towards the flag. And pretty much what his goal here is to do is they think it's over. They're like, oh, 49 seconds, we got this. Play defensive. 2 of his players die. And then it's like, oh no. No. He gets a kill, but then he gets cleaned up, I think, right here. He gets cleaned up right after he gets his kill. Yeah, he gets cleaned up. And so now they have the flag and they're running. And so he spawns, he calls in his lightning strike. And you're about to see something super crazy, dude. He hits the dude with the flag, he gets a triple kill with his lightning strike. But then no kills with this Hellstorm. They take the flag. His friend called in his Hellstorm missile, the game ends. Okay, you're thinking, whoo, that was a close one. You don't even know. So I went back and I'm just gonna show you the flag. I went back too far, sorry. See, he got it on right then. It's kinda funny. So yeah, I sped it up a little bit. So here we go. He dies by Torva's lightning strike. Look how close he gets, and he had time. The game didn't end. He got killed by Hellstorm. Boom! Look how close that flag is, dude. It's ridiculously close. That was amazing, guys. All right, see you later.